I've just been talking to myself for ages, right? God damn it. How about now? Oh, we have volume? Let me know if that's working, guys. Is this good? What about now? Is this working now? Oh, okay, great. Hey guys, what's up? This is Noise London. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for everyone for pointing out that my mic is not working. It's the second time I've done this recently, and I tell you what, it's just because I'm plugged into a different interface, so I didn't change it in OBS. Anyway, what's up? I've changed the live stream to outside, as you can see today. I just kept thinking to myself, why do I keep like putting myself in this tiny little hot, cramped room when I could be doing it out here? So thank you for joining me outdoors today. I don't have like the most amount of energy right now, so excuse me for my tiredness, but I came prepared with a bottle of wine and one cigarette, and I don't rely on these things to give me energy, but you know, just I'm gonna chill, and if you guys want to chill with me, that's what this is all about. So thank you, everybody, for pointing out that my mic wasn't working. That was stupid. Okay, how is everybody doing? What's up, Halal? What's up, Crinkle Cut? What's up, Blueberry, Thomas, Morgan, Jordan? You guys are in the building. Horizon, Mateo. A few technical difficulties, but we are Nah, dude, it won't make me sleepy. It'll make me vibe. It'll make me vibe. We'll see. Okay. Guys, we've got some cool new features that we just released. I'm going to show you. But before we do that, if you've been to the stream, welcome. If you've never been to the stream before, welcome back. If you've been to the stream before, welcome back. And if you haven't, welcome. Oh my god, my brain today. Okay, don't worry. This is going to get sorted, guys. So we got a few rules that we're going to go over. Let's go to the studio, shall we? Number one is, if you're going to give feedback on other people's music, please just be constructive. Don't be mean, because we'll just kick you out of the chat, and that's not fun. We're here to support each other at the end of the day. Secondly, if you want your track played, when I ask, please write it in the chat, but don't spam me, okay? Don't spam me with the name of your track. That would be really annoying. And look, check this out, guys. So now we have these new badges for verified members. Oh, shit. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So we've got bronze. And you'll see. Oh, I can't. Won't let me scroll down. Here we go. Bronze. And then. Okay. Silver. And we also have gold in yellow. We haven't got any golds. Now that represents what tier you're on in Boombox. So if you're on bronze, you're on the starter membership. If you're on silver, you're on the creator, which is the second one up. And then the third one is pro. So there is, I know that Jason's on pro because I checked it out before. Just so you know. Okay, so there is gold. Okay. Now the way I'm going to run the streams from now on is people who are on starter or pro are going to get their tracks played first and prioritized straight away at the beginning of the stream. Then we'll go to starter, and then we'll go to free tracks. Okay, so just to let you know, that's the way we're going to do things now. And it's just because, you know, those people who have been here and upgraded and everything, it's like, it really means a lot. It means that these streams can happen, that, you know, you're all supporting the streams in your own way, and I appreciate it so much. But I think this is the best way to do things. Morgan has bronze, guys. Has bronze. All right. So let's get this party started. I'm going to go straight ahead and add. We're just going to start with the silver tracks. You guys uploaded twice, but which track do you want me to play? Well, I'll just play the ones that I see. Okay. And we're going to start there, and then we're going to add other tracks. So if you want to upload your track, link is in the description. This is Baby Baby Master by Horizon Official.
Бей, мой любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, гіп-хопу. Я ціную вечори з тобою наодинці. Ми вже наробили купу фоток на мобілці. Я беру бокали, заряджаю свої сливці. А це я вмію. Ми у тексі, наче в кліпі вони зніме мені бекстейдж. Несемось доволі швидко на зупинці. Вийдемо і перейдемо в особисті. Я беру в руки твої руки. І здавалось, наче я читаю твої думки. Відтепер ми стали однієї температури. Дай себе відчути. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, гіп-хопу. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, гіп-хоп. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, гіп-хоп. Знаєш, моє серце ніхто не запрошений. Як тебе побачив, я сказав, о Боже мій. Серце буде стукать, поки шукаю думки. Як мені це висловить? Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, хіп-хопу. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, хіп-хоп. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, хіп-хоп. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч.
Let's rewind this a second. Let's go.
Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, гіп-хопу. Я ціную вечори з тобою наодинці. Ми вже наробили купу фоток на мобілці. Я беру бокали, заряджаю свої сливці. А це я вмію. Ми у тексі, наче в кліпі вони зніме мені бекстейдж. Несемось доволі швидко на зупинці. Вийдемо і перейдемо в особисті. Я беру в руки твої руки. І здавалось, наче я читаю твої думки. Відтепер ми стали однієї температури. Дай себе відчути. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч, ми навалим волю на зло. В стилі R&B, гіп-хопу. Бей, моя любов, я тебе люблю як музло. Іди сядь поруч.
Alright, man, this is a dope track. Like, I love it. I think you've got all the elements there. Now it's just a question of actually bringing them together and building a relationship between the instrumental and the vocal, right? So you've got a great instrumental and you've got a fantastic vocal performance. The recording is clearly very good. It's very clear. Like, you've cleaned it up. There's no mouth clicking sounds. This is like a mixing engineer's wet dream, right? But you've got a great vocal and you've got a great instrumental, but I don't understand how the two work together. And let's start with this one thing, okay? One note at a time. The vocal is the same all the way through. Like, it's all the way from the beginning to end, where there's verse, pre-chorus, or chorus. It feels like the same processing all the way throughout. And that's such a shame because that doesn't really give discernibility between those sections, which you need to make them feel different because they do in the instrumental. So why shouldn't they in the verse, right? Sorry, in the vocal. Okay. First of all, when the vocal comes in here, it's way too loud. It's just way too loud. It's just kind of like a vocal on top of a 2-track, okay? Also, you've got a lot of backing vocals right at the beginning of the track on the first verse, which I just don't think makes any sense. I think you just want to go in with a single lead vocal here. Like, I don't mind the ad-libs in the background, but even the ad-libs are so clean. Like, you need to distort them, filter them, pitch modulation, flange, or just something to make it more interesting.
Я ціную вечері з тобою наодинці. Ми вже наробили купу фоток на мобілці. Я беру бокали, заряджаю свої слів.
So I think you're just going in with way too much. I understand that the vocalists want those backing vocals to make everything feel fuller, but you're losing the ability to evolve and progress with that vocal production later on.
А це я вмію. Ми у тексі.
And just the levels are really off, man. I just think like the instrumental needs to be way louder. You know how like the 808 has some distortion on it? Because the 808 is such a dominant feature in the instrumental, in fact, it's probably the most important part of that instrumental, you kind of want to find a saturation or a distortion that matches the distortion of the 808, so you can create a relationship between the two. So coming back to what I was saying right at the beginning. And then like I feel like there's just these sections here where you miss the opportunity to do something like really filtered, maybe make it sound like it's coming from a radio or a telephone, or do you know what I mean? Like be playful with it. It's just very like flat all the way throughout. And then when the chorus vocal comes in here, you got all the backing vocals and stuff. But because I've already heard that earlier on in the track, it's very underwhelming, right? And in that chorus, there should be more reverb, there should be more delays, it should just be a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more like a choir. So, like I said, you've done the work of getting it clean, and that's amazing, man, because that's really, like I said, like a mixing engineer's wet dream. However, now comes the time to start adding a bunch of character. Now that you've got your clean signal, take it to the next level, right? Take it to the next place. You kind of do it here. You give it that filtered sound, but it's just not enough. I know he records a lot of backings,